The Soul Project Show, hosted by your man Ty, every Tuesday and Friday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join me each week with my special guests. We're gonna take a journey through their life experiences. So tap in. It's going down. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody. Thank you for joining me for another Soul Project show. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Thank you to everybody who's rocking with me on this amazing Tuesday. We got a great show, a very, very special guest, someone who's been so influential in my life for, maybe 20, 30 years. 20 something years, 20 plus years. Yeah, for sure. An amazing man, an amazing mentor, an amazing man of God. Love him to death. Without him, supporting and pushing me when I was a young man, a teenager, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So, Pastor Keith McGee will be joining us today. So shout out to Pastor McGee. But before we get to it, I'd like to shout out all my sponsors, Handles and Buckets. Follow them at handles_x_buckets on Instagram. J Sports Performance. Rocking this t-shirt from my man Jeff Anderson from J Sports Performance. Teelan Athletics, Teelan.athletics on Instagram. Follow Something Special Apparel on Instagram. My homegirl Candace from Candace Stewart, Braids, and More Braids. Follow her on Instagram. Who else am I missing? My man Dante over at D-Zone Boutique, Lebanon Pike. Go check him out. Follow him. If you into the vintage look, he can get you right. He can get you all the way right, all together for sure. Yeah, man. All the sponsors. Anybody I left out, blame it on my mind, not my heart. I'm getting a little older out here, but shout out to everybody who support O.L.L.I. Still have a chance to go out and cop the O.L.Liism book, OllieLifeYouthProgram.org. Go get you a copy of the book. It's the journal. Yeah, you get that going, and we can get the show rolling. I see he's in here. Let me send that request out and get him on. We can get going. Oh, Pastor McGee, you're gonna have to send a request. It's telling me I'm not able to let you join, so you're gonna have to send a request for me. Instagram acts a little bougie sometimes, so just send that request for me. Yeah, go back out. Pastor McGee, go back out and then join again and then send a request. All you have to do is just go back out, join again, and then send a request. So then we can get it started. I'll shout out to my man Tonio Kelly over at Fade Doc Barbershop. I'm tripping. I can't forget about Tonio. Fade Doc Barbershop. 5308 Mountain View Road. They take walk-ins. You can call ahead, set an appointment, whatever. But shout out to Antonio over at Fade Doc. That's my guy. It's still showing unable to join. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why it's saying that. The S.O.L.E Project show every Tuesday and Fridays, 5:30 Central Standard Time. We're almost complete, finished with season 2. I'm excited about the future of the S.O.L.E Project show. It's been doing well, and also you can check out if you missed any episodes and you're just interested in going back to season 1 and season 2, if you missed anything, you can check us out on our YouTube channel at O.L.L.I Youth Program on YouTube. And you can just pull it up, season 1, all of season 1, and all of season 2. We have a great lineup moving forward for this month and next month, and season 2 ends in April. And I'm just super excited about, we're actually booked up, for the rest of season 2. And if you're interested in being a part of season 3, just DM me and let me know. If you have a business, if you a community leader, if you are somebody who just would want to get on and share their story, hey, hit me up in the DM. I would love for you to come on here and share the story. So the S.O.L.E Project show. So it'll be dope, man. So if anybody's interested in being a part of the S.O.L.E Project show, hit me up in the DM for sure, so we can go ahead and get all of that booked up for season 3, man. Season 3. Again, go out, check out the website, OLLILifeYouthProgram.org. Read about the organization if you would like to donate, if you would like to volunteer. We do virtual meetings every Wednesdays with the youth. We have the men's fellowship every Thursday. If you want to be a part of that, just let me know, DM me. If you want to be involved in that, I put up the Zoom link for the men's fellowship every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Zoom. I put that link up on all social platforms every Wednesday and every Thursday. Let me see. Oh, this is trippy. Minnie Chauncey, what's up, brother? I hope you are going to be on the session tomorrow. Pastor McGee, it should be an option where you on your page, when you got, it's the 2 emojis of like 2 people. You just hit that button. It's saying that you're unable. I don't know why you're unable to join. This is gonna be, and I know you have a prior engagement at 6, so I would definitely love to get you on for sure. Yeah, this is trippy. This is trippy right now. Trying to figure this out for sure. How we can do this. How we can get you on. This has never happened. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties for tonight's show, man. But we're going to get it. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. For sure. Let me do that. I've never had to do that before, but I just sent you a request. See how that go. Yep, I sent you a request. All you have to do is just accept the request now. It says unable. Why is that, man? Shout out Jersey Dread, co-founder of O.L.L.I.E. Why is he unable to? I'm having technical difficulties, Dread. Is saying that Pastor McGee's unable to join, man. I sent him a request. He logged out a few times, and I sent him 2 requests. You know, it's not allowing him to join. I don't know why. This is trippy right now. This is trippy. This has never happened. This has never happened. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Pastor McGee, you're gonna have to go to your settings, check the mic in your video settings, and see if it allows you to. Let's see if that works. But it's not allowing him to join. Dre said, find somebody who's tech savvy, who's a little younger. And if you're on a flip phone, it ain't gonna work, Pastor McGee. So, no, I'm joking. Please, Lord, forgive me. I'm joking. Don't strike me down. Um, yeah, I never had this before. This has never happened, for sure. It's never happened, and I was excited to have him a part. And I know he has a prior engagement at 6, man. So we cutting it close, but hopefully we can figure something out. All right, I'm gonna jump off and come back. Let me see. Yeah, still have you unable. Can you check your settings? Check your settings on your Instagram. I'm assuming it's just the 3 lines. You click on it and see if your settings and everything is enabled, so that you'll be able to join. I even tried to send you a request and it wouldn't allow that. It's not going to allow Pastor McGee to join. Man, this is tough. This is tough. I'm in a pickle. I don't know what to do. It's not allowing Pastor McGee to join. That's just the devil. The devil's working tonight. We're going to figure it out. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm good, man. I hope you and your queen are doing well also, brother. I gotta order a green hoodie. I need a green one. So I'm definitely gonna do that for sure. This week I'm gonna order that. What's up, Cos? You got something coming to you in the mail, bro. Shout out to you. You got something coming to you in the mail. So what's up, Trail? Yeah, I was supposed to have Pastor McGee, one of my mentors and my pastor. He was gonna be a part of the show tonight, but today was his first day ever creating an Instagram. He's never had an Instagram. He created it today just to be a part of the show, and he's unable to to join. It keeps denying access. So if anybody can just type in the comments and let me know how do we rectify that situation, please do, because I've never had that happen before. He's not able to join. So if anybody knows how to rectify the error message where it's telling us that somebody's not able to join our live, can you tell me what we need to do? What's the steps? Because like I said, this never happened to me before. This is the first time that has happened for sure. Yeah, it says unable to join. Pastor McGee, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do, and I know you have a prior engagement, that you have to be in at 6. I don't know. I don't know. Is it on my end or is it on yours? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If somebody could tell me what we supposed to do to fix the situation, that would be dope. Cause I'm stuck, for sure. I'm stuck. Shout out Pierre. Shout out my bro Pierre, man, for tapping in. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all go follow my man Pierre for sure. We be out that way too. Okay. Well, it keep giving me the error message, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Pierre, we out your way in April, bro. I send you the dates on that. But we out there in April. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. So if anybody can tell me, man, just let me know. Do I need to log off and log back on? I'm not sure. Because like I said, this never happened on my end. Dre, what you think? You think I should just log off, log back on, and try to do it that way? Yeah, this is trippy, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna tell him you said it too. Said passes on the T-Mobile joint. He's on the prepaid joint from Walmart. Shout out to Pastor McGee, man. Let me stop, man. I see that you're on Pastor McGee, but it's when I click on it's giving me the error message to saying that you're not you're not able to, unable to join. I don't know why. So it's not allowing you. Oh, you're on the Mac Pro. Oh no! If you have to download it to your phone, I don't know. I don't think you can't go live on the Mac Pro on Instagram when you own like MacBooks, Mac computers, or the tablets, the iPads. You got to be on your phone. I'm assuming I've never been able to go live on my Mac Pro. I have to. I've never been able to go live, so that's the problem. There we go. So, okay, so you have to download it to your phone and join that way. If you're able to do that real quick, if it's not on your phone, you have to be on your phone, Pastor McGee. That's probably my bad for not letting you know that earlier today when we was talking. So that's me. That's my fault. Yeah, the Mac Pro. Yeah, that's not gonna work. They haven't got that advanced yet for these social media platforms to go live like that. That would be dope though. If I could go live from my laptop, if I could go live from my laptop, I would prefer that instead of on the phone. So, but yeah, that's the issue. We figured it out, people. We figured it out. Pastor McGee will be right back via his phone, and he is an iPhone user. So don't try to play my pastor. Jersey Dread. Shout out to Jersey Dread. That's the great thing though. No, this is not scripted. This is real life. The Soul Project show. This is real life. We have errors like this. We have errors like this that can happen at any moment, man. This is not scripted. It's all it's all love. So we're gonna keep it rocking until Pastor McGee is able to get on. Yeah, it's on the Mac Pro. That's what it is. It's the Mac Pro, people. Let me get my DJ on. The Soul Project show, live and direct. Play one of my favorite songs. Yeah, man. Listen, this is the thing. So shout out to everybody who watches and support the Soul Project show. I thank you all for the love and the genuine support for sure. Supporting the O.L.L.I.E program. Log on to the website. If you would like to volunteer, make a donation. If you have a child that would like, that needs to sign up for a mentoring program and mediation, holler at us. If you can DM me or you can DM at Jersey Dread underscore Ollie Boy. Um, with any questions, we are available. We have been working still during this virtual timing. We have been working every Wednesday. We do our thing with the youth. Uh, the O.L.L.I Life Youth Sessions every Wednesday via Zoom. So if you want to be a part of that, sign up. Yes, we do got new merch coming soon uh, for the spring. Quarter links, baseball tees, new T-shirts and everything, hats. And for those who have ordered, just know you will receive your stuff. Dude, like COVID has slowed a lot of production down for the company that we partner with to do our merchandise. They open one day, they shut down one day, they open one day due to COVID. You know what I'm saying? So you will receive your merchandise with extra pieces for the inconvenience of this COVID. So we will hook you up. Shout out to Jazzy T's, my homie Tia, who's just let me know about the let's stop the war against us, O.L.L.I apparel. Those T-shirts, they will be sent out this week for sure. So shout out to Jazzy T's for that rush order. Like I said, it's been so much going on with COVID and just everybody dealing with life stuff. So, but shout out to her. So everyone who ordered the "Let's Stop the War on Us, Buy Us" T-shirt, they will be out this week for sure. Definitely, definitely. You will have those. Yes, here we go. He's on here. Let's go. Let's get it going. We got to do it. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a God, it's always going to happen. For sure. When there's a will, there is a way. And with God, all things can happen and will happen in His timing. This was God's timing. He was like, let me get the good.
Hello, how are
Hey,
you? Yes,
how are you?
sir.
You
I'm doing good.
sideways. You turn back. Yeah, there we go.
All right, good to
There
see
we
you.
go. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am doing well. I'm doing
Good,
well.
good, good.
I really appreciate you, figuring out this new technology to get
Oh,
on.
you're very welcome. I just needed a little instructions. You gave it to me. I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna get to it because I know you got other obligations. So
Sure, sure. It's a parent teacher night. Otherwise, I'd stay with you all night.
okay,
But we good.
okay. So just introduce yourself. Let everybody know where you're from.
Um, you would refer to me as Pastor, so I'm Pastor Keith McGee. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. So now I was explaining before you got on to everybody like you've known me ever since I was what, like 13, 14 years old.
Yes, about 13, 14, teenager with a basketball in his hand.
And you baptized me as a kid, and you've been in my life that long, that amazing. You are such an amazing man to me, and I respect you so much. So I want to dive into your life, from the beginning and how you got in. When did you get that calling, and was
Well,
this something?
I'll do a synopsis since we're covering 6 decades almost.
Okay,
On the work side, I've been working since I was about 10 years old. I had a lawn company. And so from lawn care, about 6 years to hotel work 3 years, and from hospitality to criminal justice to HR to executive leadership on one side. And then on the other side, I've been in ministry. This is working on 36 years. And so my calling to preach was about 1984. 85-ish. And so my first sermon was December the 1st, 1985.
Okay, was there any resistance? You know, I've
Oh,
heard several.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was what I thought doing other things and pretty cool, maybe. And the Lord said, I can use cool too. And so before I knew it, I found myself with the gospel, and 35 years later, I'm still preaching. And
Um, and how big is it for you and your family and friends as far as the faith and
oh, absolutely. I grew up, my dad was a deacon, and so I was baptized age 6. And so I've been in church all my life. I don't, if you ask me 2 or 3 places on earth that I like being most, church is going to be one of them. And when I say church, I don't necessarily mean in a physical building. I mean in an environment where we are
fellowship?
worshiping. Yeah, who we're worshiping.
Okay. You spoke about you know being in the justice.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in 1981, I started a job with the Shelby County Sheriff's Department, and I started as a deputy jailer actually. And the Lord blessed me to be in multiple positions. I came in entry level. When I left, I was an operations manager slash executive officer in training division. Literally at 21 years of age, on my shift was responsible for maximum security at the Shelby County Sheriff's Department in the corrections side.
Okay. While you was there, were you figuring out how to save these young men's lives and bring them
Um, I
introduce
want
them
to
to
I want
Christ?
to believe that I've always tried to be a difference maker in the lives of young people. This last year made my 40th year of working with young people. I started working with young people when I was 18, and now I'm 58. And I've been doing it so long that the young people that I worked with in my early 20s now have children and grandchildren. They have children who are finishing college and grandchildren now who are in elementary school. And
Wow.
so I literally have watched individuals go from being born to now they're adults.
Okay. Now you have pastored at two churches currently, the Church Without Walls, but you started off at St. Mark.
Absolutely, absolutely. The historic St. Mark Baptist Church, it's in Tipton County. It sits on the border of Millington and Tipton County, Millington, Tennessee, that is. I had the privilege of sharing there almost 25 years.
Okay. How
Went there
how
in
was that?
1992. It was
Cause,
amazing.
Cause you was a young pastor.
I was 30 years of age, I think, when I went there. It was amazing. Some of the greatest people I've ever met in life were there and still have relationships. Enjoy pastoring. I spent my 30s and 40s and part of my 50s there. And then in government, I spent my 20s, my 30s, and part of my 40s. And so from, I guess, age 30 to, I guess, close to the 40s arena, I was in government and ministry, pastoral ministry. So I've always told people that my pastoral ministry and my ministry in general impacted me as a professional, how I approach things. And my professional success impacted as a pastor some of the things that we were successful at and how God blessed us.
Did you face any like difficulties early on as far as being such a young pastor? I know that some pastors get that kickback from the elder statesmen of the church.
I did not. I've always respected older people, and I've always spent time getting to learn people in general. And so I think that sometimes it's relationships, and I had the privilege of having good relationships. I should add to that I was part of the deacon ministry in my home church where I came from, and that I was also an assistant pastor at my home church and youth director. I'd served on a variety of committees, and so and I was in the professional arena already. And so in my work life at 18, 16, 17, 18, I was working with people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so I had much more experience than perhaps sometimes people have when they're working with people with diverse ages.
Okay. Now, Now you are now at Church Without Walls. Talk
Yes,
about that.
it's an amazing journey. To come in the building, and we were utilizing JT Moore Middle School, and to start with God's vision. He's given you a legal pad, a table, and to begin writing what God would have you to do. And then and now, 3 years later, see us sharing at the level that we do has been amazing. Some amazing people come and go, including you, your mom, your sister, and many others. And it's just been special. It's been special. Even during the virtual time, it's been special. I love ministry. And so for a new church to have the opportunity to do the kind of things that we've done, I mean, to celebrate last month, the Dr. King celebration, virtual, and be successful, New Year's Eve, Christmas worship, to continue each year adopting families, to partner with Fisk University students, Tennessee State, MTSU, and some students in other cities. It's been special. So I've enjoyed it.
So that's what I was going to ask. Like during this COVID situation, I mean, is it difficult for you as a pastor? You know, I know you would love to be actual in the building, in the place, and being able to fellowship with your members, but virtually. How is that? How does that affect you?
Well, first of all, you want to be the catalyst in keeping your members safe. And so for me, that's priority, keeping everyone safe and doing the things that we can to provide leadership in that direction. As it relates to ministry, God has given us so many tools and given us the opportunity as humans to communicate. We just have to pray and figure out what it is He would tell us to do at this season. And so I try to ensure that we're communicating on a regular basis and take advantage of social media. If you had told me last year this time I'd be on Facebook Live and Zoom as much as I am every week, I probably would not have believed you. And now it becomes second nature. And so I try to keep the relationship fresh by texting, communicating. Over 3 years ago, we started, at least I should say, I was writing the Wednesday Word for the Soul, which was to be about 2 weeks. And here we are 3 weeks later, 3 years later, rather, that I've been writing a devotional every week. And so before the pandemic, we were already communicating each week with texts and emails, which gave us a system and an advantage that a lot of churches may not have had in place. And so it's been great. No complaints. It's not like physically being there, but you do the best you can with what's available. And then you praise God that you have that much to do. Um, and so I look forward to the time when everybody's in one room and you can
Yeah.
get the hugs when you come in and how you've been doing and how's your week going. But in the meantime, we make the platform we have work.
Okay. What's your greatest um what was your most difficult moment that you have experienced in your life and your greatest accomplishment?
Probably the I guess toughest moments may have been maybe when I finished high school. Um, my path that the Lord led me on was different than others. I went to work and was going to school at night. And so, not that it was a difficult moment, it was just a different moment. I was getting to work 7 a.m., jogging home, changing clothes, getting on a bus, riding 20 minutes to school, getting off the bus, well, getting out of class, getting back on the bus. The second bus didn't take you all the way home. And so, walk, jog, someone pick you up. I was doing this every night. And so having a full time job in school full time was very different. But what it did was it gave me a reminder of how awesome God was, and it set me on the path that I was on. I started out wanting to be a communications major, wound up in criminal justice major, and the criminal justice major then led me to the sheriff's department. Minus the path that I was traveling, I may have been doing something totally different. So that first adjustment, but what you would call tough didn't last long. I just realized I was on a different path, and that was it. I was not heading to a prestigious university or college like other students and going to live on the dorm and that was not the life that I'd chosen. And so I embraced it and worked hard. Um, Probably the best moment on the spiritual side, it's going to always be seeing people come to Christ, seeing lives change, and positive things happen for other people. Interestingly, on the professional side, it's probably not that much different. Being able to use the influence I've been given to impact the lives of other people in a positive way. I've always said every time I was promoted, other people got promoted too.
Okay. Okay. What do you base success off of?
The ability to take the tools that I have been given and to impact the lives of others in a positive way, and each day making a difference in someone's life. That to me is success.
Okay. With everything going on in America with our culture and the black community, we always speak about unity and how, the strength in numbers we need to figure out how we can come together to make change. Do you see that ever happening?
I think it will happen. Progress is sometimes slow, and that sometimes people benefit from people not being unified. And so, as a Christian, I have to embrace the perspective of wanting things to be better, because for me, bitter is never better. And so, I have to work hard each day to see am I making a difference. I can spend time complaining, or I can spend time trying to be a solution person. I'm about solutions. I'm about looking at it and seeing how can I make a difference. And even though this situation, whatever it is not the best, what can I do to make it better?
Okay. I've had this topic come up on platforms that I've been a part of, and when you speak about religion and whether or not it's the biggest, it's one of the biggest dividers amongst people. Period. What would you say to that?
Well, first of all, I would say I guess the first thing I look at is what do I believe, and who am I, and what does that faith teach me to do? And so rather than debating you about who you are or debating you about which one is right, I go and live my life based on what I say I believe. And so I realize that people would rather see a sermon any day than hear one.
Yeah.
And so while you're debating on what you're debating, I'm helping another brother or sister. And
Mm,
so I'm embracing the what would Jesus do, not just talking about it.
okay.
And
Okay.
so every day I'm looking to make a difference. And when you finish telling me what it is that you think or feel about what I believe, I tell you thank you. Then I go help somebody else.
Okay. Okay. Uh, so what is it that we need to do as people to be a part of the solution and not the problem?
I'll give you several things because time won't allow 3 hours. So I'll just give you the several.
Okay.
I think one of the things that's helpful is to become educated about how to get things done. A lot of times, people getting encouraged and they get energized, but they don't have the information they need to go impact the change that they want to make. And so, regardless of what your perspective is, when people finish giving you the speech, then look underneath the speech to see where are the opportunities to make a difference in certain things. I've said this for years. I wish that people would, and citizens in general, would take time to get a sense of really how government works so that you can partner with the people that you send to represent you to get more done. But you have to get a sense of how it works in order to be able to maximize the opportunities that are there. People who work in government, regardless of what level they're at, whether they're the president or the person who opens the door, they, all public servants. And with us being, and I'm retired, but a public servant, ultimately we're trying to make the community better. And in order to serve you as best we can, we're doing what we do every day. But if you know more about what's out there, it'll help your situation. Number two, I would say, is to be more attentive to those who are in need, regardless of their age, regardless of what city, county, state you're in. Because unless we're lifting all of our brothers and sisters, then none of us will ever be what we could have been because we've left some people behind. And so, if you look at the education system, rather than spending time talking about who educates better or where it is that someone is failing, how about looking at where the person may not be where you'd like for them to be and helping them up? If my numbers are less than they could be, rather than talking about me, how about helping me? That's how I see certain ways of helping people. And then the third area is rather than just acknowledging that sometimes there are disparities in certain spaces, putting one foot forward to see how we can make improvements. And so those are just a couple of things. I just really believe that in order to make things better, we have to be active and we have to make sure we're doing our part to be the difference.
Okay. Okay. Um, I know that a lot of students from young college students are part of the ministry, and some of them they don't know what they want to do. Right now, some of them are undecided with their majors. Some of them don't know if they want to be entrepreneurs, if they want to be doctors or whatever. What would you say to a young student who comes to you undecided about just life in general and their future? What encouraging words can you share with them to get them going, motivated to stay on the right path?
Well, I would probably, thanks for the question. I probably would start by saying every life is important. And if God has positioned you to be where you are significant. And in the words of one of my mentors, Pastor Eugene Waller, who pastored in Memphis, you don't go to school to become somebody. You go to school because you're already somebody. And so start off by remembering how special you are. Second, I would tell them to master the basics. Uh, it's old school what I'm about to say, but reading, writing, and arithmetic. Make sure that you have the fundamentals down because regardless of the space where you find yourself, you're going to need to be able to read, write, and to understand how economics work financially. The third thing I would share with them is find your passion, find the space. You were created to be unique and special doing something. Find what that space is. And then to borrow a historic quote, try to find that space and then do it so well that the living, the dead, the unborn couldn't do it any better. And people will find you and it will open up a door for you. No two people are the same. So that whatever it is that I've been given may not be your gifts, but that's where I would start with them. Uh, Probably the other item I would share with them is maximize the time that you are allowed to be in an academic institution and take advantage of the benefit that you have because there are people all over the globe who would give anything to be you. And so when you've been wherever you are, whether it's one semester or 4 years, make sure that you're better because you've been by there. That's kind of the starting blocks. I think that when we get there, our first thought ought to be how special it is to be there and how people have given so much for me to be there. And then I want to maximize being there. I want to compliment you, Brother Ty. I've watched you for a long time, spend time with college age students. You do a great job with students who are in elementary, middle, and high school. And so definitely a shout out to the O.L.L.I.E work you do.
Yeah,
But
thank
on
you.
the but on the adult side, I've watched you talk to young men and young women and try to get them to look forward, to look positive, to be something. I watched with the fifth junior varsity team and how you mentored them and you had them dressing up, one day and they how respectful they were, having spent time around them. And so, a shout out to you. That's necessary. It's people assume that success is by accident. It's not. You have to be intentional about planting seeds in the lives of young people. And so um, I have enjoyed now probably, I know, maybe 35 years or so working with college students, almost 40. Um, Not seeing where you are, but reminding you how special you are, and then seeing what you become. And so there are young people like you and just so many others, all of America now, that I've had a chance to partner with and to, in some way, encourage and see them, blossom and do great things. Interestingly, the dean of chapel who spoke for our Dr. King celebration last month in Stillman College in Alabama was actually in the youth ministry when I was there 30 years ago or so,
Wow.
and just to see how far the Lord has brought. But that's what I would say.
Wow. Well, I just want to tell you, I'll cash at you for those kind words, man. Slide you a little something, something.
Yeah. The
But
the
no,
the
thank you.
no, you're welcome. But the truth is the truth. It's I've watched you sacrifice, and you sacrifice because it's a good thing to do, and you can't lose on investing in young people. You just can't lose. Matter of fact, our resident artist at our church, Sister Jada Spite,
Yes, yes. Shout out to
from
Jada.
Buffalo, New York, the Sunday Best runner-up, is a Fisk student.
Yes.
I met her at Fisk University. She was recommended to come share with us, and that was a dream of ours to partner with the university in music and look at what God had done, and so has done, should I say? And so I think thank you for the question, but we're at our best, we're investors. We're investors, and I think you asked me earlier about um, what could enhance America. Well, a space in each community where we're investing in young people, where we're investing in children, and then adults, and then investing in older people. That every day everybody's thinking of a way that I can invest in someone else, and you'd be surprised the dividends you have. And so I want to make sure that for every young adult, in particular in the college age arena or crafts, that you say to them, "Hey, keep investing."
Thank you so much for just being a part of my life for so long.
Oh,
Um, ever since I was 13 years old,
oh, you are more than welcome. It's
Thank you for being the inspiration and being so encouraging to me, you know, with our conversations and texts and all of that. So I appreciate you. I
you
thank you for spending time with me tonight. I know you're a busy man and got a lot of things going on, but I thank you for, even though we had the technical difficulties, I should have said that at first about the phone. I didn't know you was going to be on the Mac Pro, but we got it. So just let everybody know where they can see, they can follow you, they can follow the church and everything on the
sure,
social sites.
absolutely. The Church Without Walls, and when we listed as a Church Without Walls Nashville. We're on Facebook Live.
The sound went out. The sound went out. Pastor McGee, he's one of the. Okay, he's coming back. Let him get his shout outs. Let him get his shout outs.
Thank you. Am I back?
Yeah, yeah,
Wonderful,
yeah.
wonderful. I'll try again. So the Church Without Walls, Nashville, Tennessee. Sundays, Facebook Live, 10 a.m. And then Tuesday, we or Zoom, so you can do the Zoom link. And I'll just let you know, um, I'm announcing it for the first time, and so you're getting it first, Brother Ty.
Exclusive.
Our Black History celebration will be 6 p.m. on the 28th, Zoom
Okay.
Live. And we have confirmed our guest speaker for the evening will be the Honorable Dr. Willie W. Harrington, who is the former mayor of Memphis for 18
Yes,
years,
yes,
and
yes.
also the former Memphis City School superintendent. He will be joining us as our speaker that night.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'll make sure to promote, push that, and I'm
Uh,
excited about that. I ain't heard him speak in years.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Well,
look,
let me end my part by just saying to you how proud I am of you. And thank you so much for having me join and thinking enough of me. And for my technological class I've gotten today, it's been good. It's fine.
now you just gotta put a picture on the profile and,
Done.
and take pictures and
Got it.
promote it. So just
Got
let
it.
me know you need any help with it. I got you.
Consider it done, sir.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Okay. Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Yes, yes, yes. Pastor Keith McGee out of Memphis, Tennessee, who's now here in Nashville, heading the Church Without Walls, Nashville. An amazing man, like I said, that's my mentor, my pastor, my mentor, just all around amazing man of God, and I'm very appreciative to have him in my life. He's been with me during some trying, difficult times. Um, in the darkest of times, he's been there, right there by my side, praying for me, praying with me, you know, just being an inspiration. So shout out to Pastor Keith McGee. Shout out to his entire family, to Brittany, to Lil Keith, and everybody. So yeah, man, yeah, this find you. I always say it's not about being around the popular people. It's about being around the right people. So get you a circle of people that's going to be supportive, that's going to encourage you, that's going to inspire you, and is going to motivate you to continue to do the right things and to continue to uh, inspire you to be great, to live life in excellence, man. You don't have to have a big circle. You just got to have the right circle. And it may not have to be a circle. It could be a triangle. It could be a square, rectangle, however you want to have it. But you just make sure you're around the right people. Thank you for everybody who tapped in. I'm so, who stuck with us in the technical difficulties in the beginning. I appreciate everybody who tune in each week, man. Don't forget Tuesdays and Fridays, 5:30 Central Standard Time. It's the Soul Project show, man. Salute to everybody who's been supporting the O.L.L.I. Life movement. Go on to the OllieLifeYouthProgram.org website. You can purchase the Ollieism book, Daily Motivational Quotes to Inspire You to Live Life in Excellence. You can get that for your child, get that for yourself. It's positive affirmations with journals, positive affirmation, and also you can journal inside of the book, man. So go get that, man. Thank you to everybody who's already purchased the copy. Well over 200 copies sold, man. I'm very appreciative of that. Go on the website if you want to make a donation, if you want to be a volunteer, if you want to become a mentor and partner up with our organization, if you are a family that have a son who's in need of mentoring, mediations. We do mediations, partnering with NCRC, Nashville Conflict Resolution Center. We have a sister organization that work with the young ladies, Define Design. Shout out to Miss Kara James and those amazing women over there, man. Shout out to all the sponsors for the O.L.L.I program. Salute to my co-founder, Jersey Dredd, the president, Darren Ragland, all the mentors, Mike, Chuck, Muhammad, and everybody who's just been showing love, man. I really appreciate you. Shout out to all the O.L.L.I Life students, man. Shout out to my boy Mari. Shout out to Chauncey, Rico. Shout out to John. Shout out to to Chase. Shout out to everybody. It's like we have so many. Shout out to everybody that we have impacted your life in some type of way, man. I love you all. I'm so grateful and thankful for you all, man. It's been an amazing 10 years, and we're gonna continue to go for 10,000 more years, man. As long as God is breathing breath in my body to wake up each and every day to be better than I was the day before, but to be a blessing to somebody else, I'm going to do it. Choose love over hate. Hate is too heavy of a burden to carry. Y'all be good. Wash your hands, wear your mask, man. Thank you. Peace.